Hi, it's Mayan Shah with RVMax.us, and today we have a 2021 Airstream Interstate 24Gt. This is a like-new model, garage kept in a hangar, and it's in phenomenal condition, on top of being built extremely well with all the top-notch features that you would get on a luxury Mercedes conversion. Now let's go ahead and start in the front. But I am very excited to bring you guys this coach. Now the front has the updated, newer looking Mercedes front end. We've got LED running lights, full LED headlights, and this has active brake assist, active lane keeping assist, active blind spot assist, active cruise control, active driver attention assist, as well as active rear cross traffic assist. It's kind of crazy. It'll even call the emergency services if you get in a wreck automatically, and it's got automatic headlights as far as the high beam, so auto high beams. There's probably a plethora of systems I'm forgetting because there's a lot of things that come with the Mercedes stability package as far as making sure you keep traction on the road and also keep stability of the whole ride. And this has the 3-liter Mercedes V6 turbo diesel connected to a 7-speed automatic transmission, and this transmission and engine setup are tuned to perfection. The transmission shifts effortlessly. You literally don't feel most transmission shifts in this coach. And it's just really, really slick and fun to drive. Now the front windshield is clean. We've got a bunch of cameras and sensors up there in the top part of it. There are also parking sensors on the front and back of this coach. And this does have a full added Airstream body kit on it too, which includes this beautiful front lip on it. Quite enjoy that. And it's got this whole nice sidekick package on both sides. You've got this stainless trim piece that goes down the side, which looks amazing on this Arctic white finish on the paint job. Super slick tinted windows with an angle here. There is a Airstream custom, really high-end anti-sun matte package that you can put in all of these front windows. And this coach will auto level itself with that air leveling system that's active while you drive. And that's huge on something like this. Now the tires are beautiful. This coach only has about 10,000 miles or so. It's got beautiful Alcoa aluminum wheels, disc brakes all around. And then of course you can jump right into the unit. You can climb in on this super soft and supple leather seat here that we've got for both our front chairs. The leather on the steering wheel feels so high-end, soft and supple again. We've got all our controls here. We are going to do a full in-depth tour of the cockpit later, but just the ability to jump in and out of this thing and the ease. I mean, you can see how excellently that door opens. It's got this huge area right around here where you're gonna move your feet in, right? A lot of times, you know, cars and vans and trucks and any vehicle, you kind of get cramped right here bringing your legs in, but not on this thing. There's a secondary step and then the outside step right there with grip tape on it. Lots of storage, but again, we'll check that out more in depth later. Let's keep walking down the side. We've got a nice propane furnace system for the coach, plenty of propane heat. We've got our potable water fill right here. It's a gravity fill to the tank, and it is a 21-gallon fresh tank on this unit. Then over here we've got the controls for our push button electric dump. So you've got a push button dump for gray, push button dump for black. You can also connect to cable TV here if you've got cable at your campsite, and control outside lighting in this area, as well as the macerator pump. This does have a built-in macerator pump for the dump station, which is quite nice. And it's actually on a hose reel. So the macerator hose, your dump hose, comes with a really nice valve at the end, so you can easily shut it off when you're done. You're not gonna have any extra drippage out of your hose pipe with that easy to use valve at the end of it. And then you hit a button and it rolls itself back in. No more finagling with the dump hose at the dump station or at the campground. All you do is make sure it's flushed out and the pump, master pump will pump it clean through. Close off the valve, hit the button, and suck the hose back in. That's quite nice. Now this has a 16-gallon gray tank and a 9-gallon black tank. And I also really like this little extra chrome piece down here on this extra skirt. Looks quite nice. Now this is where you've got city water connection, so you can connect the city water there, nice and stainless finished. This has a Truma furnace and a Truma combi water heater, so it's combined in one unit and will give you continuous hot water and about 14,000 BTU of furnace heat, so quite strong. Now I've got the stainless exhaust for our propane generator down below. This has an Onan propane generator. And we also have a smart plug 30 amp connector right down here. These are quite easy to use. You just click them into place, pretty slick. We've also got some extra cables for that inside the coach that goes with it. I'll step around back. This finish on this thing is amazing. Love seeing the Airstream and chrome here, especially the Airstream Interstate. 5,000 pound tow capacity back here on this hitch, and the hitch is hidden behind painted pieces there, which is quite convenient. There's one little like scratch right there, but it's in black and that would come off. That's not in the paint. That would come off with like some compound. Now right back here, this has the optional carpeted finish rear trunk, extra storage cabins or little compartments here on the right. Then you've got built-in cabinets on each side here and cabinets up in the walls with USB outlets in them. Here's all the extra mats, and then you remove and open this flap right here and you've got a bunch of extra storage right there. It's quite convenient. Got an extra hose here that connects to the outside shower on the coach, 30 amp adapter, power surge guard protector, extra seat belts, and all that good stuff. There's also a really nice screen here. I almost forgot. So they built in this nice trim woodwork. So when you open it up, you see your woodwork back here. Now this is an electric screen. That's a bug screen and will seal the coach off from bugs while still letting a ton of airflow in. So you hit a button on the touch screen and this drops all the way down to the bottom with this little soft felt type piece here on the bottom of it, and it seals up and you can get a beautiful cross breeze, especially in combination with the other screen door. So you can just have a perfect flow of air through the coach. Gotta love it. Now we do have park sensors back here. And the backup camera is phenomenal. It's an extremely wide view backup camera with built-in lines that adjust with your steering wheel as you back up. And it also has side traffic monitoring. So if you're backing out of a spot and there's traffic flowing somewhere back here perpendicular to your vehicle, it's going to detect it and warn you. Now look at the hinges on these doors. They're absolutely fantastic. This side of the coach, we've got a lengthy awning. The 24-foot model Airstream we've got here is a little more spacious on the interior. You get a bigger awning. It's got a built-in LED strip on the inside at the end of this awning. And then you've also got LEDs built in underneath the mounting frame for the awning. So sort of LED lights pointing both directions from the coach and the end of the awning, lighting up this whole space here. On top of that, we've got undercarriage LED strip lighting. So right underneath here, you've got LED lights that just light up this patio area. We've got a chrome tip for our V6 Mercedes turbo diesel. Again, a stainless trim piece that goes down the side of the coach. Over here, you've got a connection for a portable satellite. You've also got outside outlets here. Those Alco aluminum wheels look absolutely fantastic, especially with that stainless trim. We've got side view cameras here that come on automatically, a passenger side door, which gives you easy access to jump in and out of the coach. And even the passenger side has memory seats. Now this screen door is quite nifty, so it slides out of the way and you can walk up on your automatic electric step here to get into the coach, and you see some of that beautiful interior wood on your first doorstep. You don't even have to walk in, you can just look through the door and see it, and it just looks super slick in there, especially with that nice finished aluminum Airstream trim piece on the ceiling. But anyways, you can quickly slide and close this screen door, and now It's kind of private, you can't really see in there, and also you're protected from bugs, so you can really enjoy your outside environment wherever you may be parked. And you gotta love that, especially with that electric rear screen. All right, now before we go walk inside this beautiful little coach, let's go ahead and take a peek at its roof. All right, now let's go ahead and step inside now. I'm very excited to show you guys this interior. As soon as you open it up, you're met with this beautiful, interesting gray wood. You've got that Airstream signature aluminum panel that lines the ceiling. There are accent lights and LEDs everywhere in here. And one thing I really like is the amount of space. I'm 5'11" to give you a reference here, and it's quite spacious headroom wise, and I think just this panel, this signature piece, which makes it feel a little more high end, also gives you a better perspective when you're just looking around in here, the feel of it. Now let's go ahead and close the screen door. Right here, with easy access from the outside with the door open, we've got a touchscreen panel here. This is one of the multiple touchscreen panels in the coach that lets you control pretty much everything. You've got a home page here, even on this little secondary. So there's one central main touchscreen, but this is one of the satellite touchscreens. And as mentioned, you've got easy access from outside the coach right here by the door. But you can see your tank levels. You've got a lights master, so you can kill all the lights or turn them all on. You've got dimmers right below here for all the interior lights. You've got a cinema mode, which blacks out all the shades and turns the lights down low. You've also got a thermostat. You can control of the thermostat, just a quick little thermostat control there. It's not the full one. Page 2, you've got the awning extension control, the rear screen control, water pump, the 12-volt tank heaters. This coach has 12-volt tank heaters. You can turn on your water heater, gas here. Now you can also start your generator from here. You can check your battery voltage. Right now we've got solar power keeping us at 13.2 volts and 13 volts on our chassis and house side batteries, even though I've got every single light on in this coach. So quite nice. And then you can go through and see individual controls for the lights. You've got a control for the automatic gen start. You can even get into the full control for climate, giving you an overview of the furnace, the air conditioner, as well as the auto mode, which lets you set 2 temperatures. You can turn on your vent fan from here. I mean, you can literally do everything, all the shades. You can do pretty much everything. And this is a satellite control, not even the full touchscreen, which you're going to see in a second. This is a switch for the step. You can turn it, you can go from automatic mode where it will stay out, basically as like camp mode, or you can turn it onto the on position where it goes in and out every single time you open the door, irregardless of the ignition. Battery disconnect here, so this will save your battery power if you park it and you don't have it plugged in. Down below this, we've got a fire extinguisher and a nice little cavity just specifically for the fire extinguisher. Now there are also little tie downs in the corners of the interior here, so you can have something large and you can strap it down. While we're talking about the floors and kind of the lower part of the area, I want to take a peek at the flooring. This has like a tweed material throughout the coach, quite nifty. It looks nice, feels nice, and I would imagine very easy to keep clean. Now there are custom mats throughout the coach, so you can walk in and out of here and not worry about wearing out the floors at all, so because they're all covered in mats. Now to the right when you walk in here, you've got a TV. This will swivel out if you'd like, and it's perfect for the 2 front chairs, which do swivel to view this TV here. There's also a nice Corian table here, and this table is adjustable. It'll go up and down, it'll extend out, and it'll also turn around, so it can be a perfect table for the front 2 cockpit chairs swiveled around to use. also can watch TV. It's a very nice little setup. There's also a ton of headroom right where the camera is situated, and my girlfriend Kaya, the camera person, is standing. There's a ton of headroom right there, which makes it super easy to get down into this cockpit compared to a lot of coaches that have all kinds of junk up in here, and you bang your head on. Now right here, we've got our full control center. We've got a precision circuits power control system. This will keep you from tripping power. It'll manage your power draws in the coach and also tell you what you are currently drawing. You've got your inverter control. This has a 1000 watt Magnum inverter, and it actually is a 50 amp power charger. So overkill for the coach. Now this is the main control center that I was talking about. So here you can control everything in the coach. There should be an app too that you can download on your phone to control all this stuff, but this is the main little home page. It shows your awning control, rear screen, a lot of the stuff I already discussed with you, but with a few more things. Because this is the full main screen, it's bigger than the other ones, lets you change some other settings in here, and it also lets you set all your parameters on the auto gen start. So if you hit enable, this will take you into a different menu where you can set all sorts of parameters such as start voltage, start temperature, and all that good stuff. It's a 2500 watt Onan propane generator, and with this easy to use automatic gen start system, you can leave a pet in here or whatnot, or just leave everything alone for with no power supply and feel comfortable. Let's go back home. I really do like the 12 volt tank heaters too. You can be in freezing Alaskan temperatures and not be stressed out that you need to have generator or shore power to keep those tank heaters going. And it's all sealed up pretty well. Anyways, so there's a little more storage down there too. The cabinets are all so top-notch feeling. So are the lock mechanisms. The cabinets feel solid. Right here, I like this little mirror here. It's a perfect little body mirror. You can get your whole body in it if you set it just right. The hinges are absolutely phenomenal and overkill. We've got solid wood drawers that come out here, free of charge plastic bags that come with the coach. Adjustable shelves up above, just beautifully finished. Right here, we've got a Nova Cool 12 volt refrigerator. Very easy to use. Again, doesn't require a lot of power, very simple. I love the pull-out drawer freezer portion. That is slick. Smells brand new. There's a ton of storage here. So this countertop has this open space where they didn't continue the cabinets, which I quite like. It gives you head space, it lets you think and breathe, and it lets you see out of the coach better with this sliding door open. We've got an insert that covers our beautiful little stainless sink. Corian countertop here looks quite nice, little lip there. Dual burner Suburban propane gas stove here. Lots of countertop space. Now right down here we've got a slick microwave that's a push button. It's like a drawer. It slides out. There's a ton of storage all around here. I mean, it is packed with storage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With a built-in trash can. Love the extra wood finish here. Little paper towel holder rack. Love it. Now right here is our bathroom. We've got this riveted porthole window built into the bathroom. You can't see through that. That's frosted, that piece of glass there. But basically this opens up and you've got your 2-in-1 shower here. So as you can see, you've got a stainless finish sink, faucet there, fold out mirror with a little holding spot so you can bring this way out. You can actually use this whole space here to get ready. Nice little stainless towel rack here. 2 built-in recessed LED lights, and there's a little vent to carry the steam out with a tiny built-in fan. And 5'11", I've still got a decent amount of space here. We've got a built-in little linen line where you can pull it out and click it in there and hang clothes and whatnot in here. This is a pretty good sized Dometic toilet, and overall great amount of space in here, and it gets it done for a van. Not bad, especially considering you're balancing all these other things in the coach, you know, such as front space. You got to have storage space, you got to have this kitchen, you got to have walk-through space. The coach is narrow compared to like a big bus. Now there is a extra TV in the back here. This one's got a sound bar attached. It's also on a swivel bar. There's another touchscreen here that lets you control pretty much everything in the coach. And then you push buttons. There's 3 buttons right here. These 2 very plush leather pieces push up against each other. You put those cushions in, and then this rear piece goes flat to make a big bed back here. So you can be sleeping back here in comfort, in peace. And as mentioned, very plush leather, matches the cockpit. It's got the Airstream logo built in that looks like a Mercedes logo built in. There's LED accent lights all up here. There's LED accent lights all up there. Really nice offset of that light colored LED, light colored cream leather with the kind of darkish gray wood. Very gorgeous interior. Windows are perfectly tinted, and it's just nice back here. There's also some built-in cup holders, outlets back in the back. There's vent out windows here with screens built in. And overall, it just feels really high quality. Wouldn't be shocked. I mean, the wood trim comes all the way up the sidewalls here and then meets this beautiful material that goes around all the windows. Feels really nice. There's USBs built in everywhere. The touchscreens are nice. The amenities are really nice with the unlimited hot water and all that stuff. What a coach. There's also a big fantastic fan over there in the kitchen so you can draw air in whenever you like. There's a ton of storage up above me. There's little reading lights here that you can individually click in and out. And then, as mentioned, this cabinetry is built so well. We've got all original books and manuals here. And overall, just very nice and clean. I absolutely love it in here. I think it looks beautiful. Love the tweed floor too. All right, let's check out that cockpit and then we're gonna go take it on the road. So the 2 cockpit chairs are finished out very nicely, as is this beautiful leather steering wheel. And this touchscreen over here is absolutely brilliant. It's super slick, low profile with these vents built in. Gotta love these vents. They feel so well built. You've got easy to use controls here, very slick touchscreen. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that stuff, navigation built in. And the navigations will actually end up on this little touch or this little digital screen too, and it's flashing due to the frame rate in the camera. But yeah, so that's super nice that it pops up there. Really nice to see all your active blind spot detection systems, your cruise control, the auto brakes, all that stuff pop up, as well as your attention. It keeps an eye on how well you're paying attention to the road. These are built out of like stainless metal. They feel very nice. This is to control the temperature, the fan, the volume on the touchscreen here, or the radio system. You can grab your cameras and parking sensors with ease. Get different angles. Look at that super wide rear angle there. Just overall super nice. There's also nice amounts of cup holders. You can open your window here. And then look at the controls for the seat adjustments here. Like a proper high-end Mercedes. You've got heated seats here. Very easy to control it. You've got 3 different memory positions, electric mirrors. Yeah, just overall extremely nicely done interior. Steering this thing is a dream, and this steering wheel leather feels so nice and soft. Look at the passenger. The passenger also has seat memory, same controls for all the electric functions of the seats. Overall, very, very nice. You've got a secondary radio. This is for the house side on the coach. You can turn on LED lights here too for the cab. And yeah, wow, this thing has a great cockpit. It's easy to get in and out of this cockpit too. Got this digital monitor right there. Now let's go ahead and drive this coach. Can't wait to drive it and show you guys how it does on the road. The coach drives absolutely wonderfully. It's so stable and yet so cushioned because of that air ride. It just takes this Sprinter chassis to the next level where it really, really feels a whole lot better. This feels like a proper, comfortable motor coach level package. The front end is amazing. The ride is cushy. The adaptive cruise control is super nice. All of the safety features that come aboard this coach, such as the active braking, active cruise, collision avoidance, the side cameras. It's got a plethora of tools on it that really take it to the next level. And in addition, it's got a whole suite of technology from Mercedes for stability control, including trailer stability control management. Really smart stuff. All right, we are on this freshly destroyed asphalt road. It has been scraped. So yeah, that's great. But it's a good test of the chassis because a lot of times, you know, the big differences in these things are how do they handle crosswinds, bumps, winds from vehicles coming next to you. And see, I don't even want to be behind this person because I'm worried about the asphalt rocks. Anyways, the power is plentiful on this thing. You know, I don't even have to get into most of the throttle. All I need to do is go about 60% of the way, and it just, woo, it just goes. The transmission is perfect. It shifts and you don't even feel it. It shifts with like this instantaneous move in the tachometer. The upshifting is just amazing. I mean, you literally don't feel the shifts and they look like instant on the tachometer. It's just click, click. Absolutely beautiful German engineering. I mean, hey, it's not just, you know, Germany gets the credit, but there's lots of different people working on Mercedes. That being said, Mercedes Airstream combo, let's go. This is a top-end Mercedes Sprinter van here, and it displays it everywhere, including with the driving experience. You can't compare this to most other coaches in its class. Anyways, I could talk forever. Another nice thing is wind noise and engine noise. Engine noise, practically and almost virtually non-existent. Incredible. And yeah, I mean, you can cruise at very high speeds with this thing perfectly comfortably. And it's just constantly stable everywhere you go. Because that air ride is constantly mitigating weight changes, if you get on the brakes, you go on the corner, it's constantly adjusting itself and active leveling while going down the road. It makes everything so much smoother. The ride quality is smoother, the power delivery is smoother, and the braking is smoother. So it's just, overall, this is a great package, and you gotta love this cockpit too from Mercedes. It's absolutely beautiful. What a great coach to drive. I am currently in love with a van, and I really didn't think I would ever say that. But this thing has really, really won me over. And I am pretty surprised. So with that, thank you so much for watching. It has been a lot of fun today with this special little unit, and we've got a lot more great things to come. Let's go.